Yeah, that's about right. Woohoo! Alright. Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Daring Player Squad. My name is Colston, and the camera is just a little bit high. There we go. So today, what we're going to be doing is much similar to what we did last week, which was continue and finishing the commission of the kunai. That's pretty much it, because I didn't really want to play a game and knowing that I still have to finish this. At least with the person who has commissioned me, they said that basically it's good to go, and all I need to do is print it. So, like I mentioned last week, a lot of these, at least the 3D model anyways, has to be ready to print right away. And so over the week I've been trying to figure out how to do that. And so unfortunately it's not just simply, I'll just put some cylinders and that's it, because with, actually let's see if I can actually bring that into view. Can I actually, does that go? No, it doesn't. That's great. Okay. So basically the file that I want, or at least the definition anyways, was that, so when you do an STL file and you print it, and let's just say you just have overlapping objects. So for example, if I had, let's see if I just duplicate, right? And so let's just say I took this kunai, for example, and basically what I wanted to do is that I wanted to print like a forked kunai or something like that. Just for fun, just for argument's sake. So for example, like something like this, and then place it directly over that ring down there and just have it kind of crashing into each other. I say crash, but it's basically it's called interpenetrating faces is what it's called for 3D modeling. Anywho, so the thing is that it wouldn't print because the actual, what is it called? It's called interpenetrating faces is what it's called, and that's what we call the polygons that you see. Now the thing is that when a 3D program tries to print this, they don't just assume, oh hey, I'm gonna print this. It's actually going to take all of these faces that are just interpenetrating each other and go, I don't know how to print that, and literally fail the whole print. So unfortunately I can't just put cylinders into the kunai and call it a day, unfortunately. So what I have to do is I have to literally construct those basic stands. Now the only problem is that I still want this to be a model which it would be kind of clean, or at least cleanish, to actually print. So it's not quite simply just take a couple random faces and just there you go. Because I still have to print, or I still have to make these large enough where they would support it versus not. So I can't just take a large chunk of faces, for example. So if I went into edit mode and select some faces, I can't just I can't just take some faces and just, extrude it, because then that would be a very large chunk for someone to both, try to clip it off and still keep the kunai fairly nice, or at least something nice to work with, because it's a nice smooth edge, and I know some 3D printers won't be able to make that, but at least it's a start. So really the big thing is that I literally have to make supports for the blade, and that's really it. Call it a day. That's simply it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have to create some loops in kind of areas where I want to do that, so that at least the faces won't be as bad. And yes, I know I'm just basically doing what I didn't want to do, but at this moment, I'm not sure how else to kind of do this. So we'll just make some faces and go from there. So what we'll do is we'll select some faces. Maybe one, obviously in the same area, two. Oops. There we go. Because then, at least, that'll be a tips that actually has to be supported too. Let's actually just do this first. So we want snapping, and we want to extrude. That's simply it. Cool. Actually, let's do another loop cut somewhere around here. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so let's... No, we want that one, so... Dang. Nope. The only thing is that I kind of want to optimize this and like not make it so fucking heavy geo, because like there was a setting for how much I had. Okay, well either way. So we got where we want our supports. Maybe yeah, that should work. So we'll have 4 tiny little things. Should be as easy as an extrusion. Keyword. So let's select those faces again. 1, 2. We'll do 6. And then down. Did then I made it some little tiny ones down here, but let's see, because technically the actual blade is going to be about 5 inches, so really, maybe I'm just like overcompensating, but that should be good. Then all we just need to do is extrude and go down. And so hopefully all of those will be fine and dandy. So now all we need to do is just move these faces down. And that kind of looks okay. Keep the blade nice and steady, and then you can just clip it off. And then what we'll do is we'll just select the face, use the scale tool, and just flatten them out. It's neat that when I was modeling this over the week, I actually didn't realize that last week when we were doing this and we had like a mirror modifier to like mirror it wherever we wanted to, I actually didn't realize that after when you're done it, you could actually just fucking apply it. So, which is really handy because when I used to do Maya, basically what happened was that you'd have to make sure where your ship was going. So when you actually mirrored something, it would just give you a view or a preview of what it would look like. And then afterwards, you would literally have to duplicate the side and then merge everything. So it was a little bit of a tedious thing to do, but you know. Okay. So hopefully these will clip off nice and easy. I'm assuming they'll clip off nice and easy because this will be about 5 inches, so it's about a little smaller than my hand, so I think they should. Yeah, about that. So they could be way too small, like too many, but I don't know. Because again, I don't know. I know frame of reference, but like I want it to make it easy for those who want to print these out. Just print it, you know? You know. Cool. Perfect. So they are right down to the ground. Let's make sure they are. Oh my god, they are, but I didn't realize that the kunai was not. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I need to turn that off. I need to go to object mode, bring him down. Because I would like oh, so sitting at 0 would be there. Oh, fuck. That's no good. Okay, that's no good. Actually, got an idea. So if we keep it at this height, then it's not gonna go right to the fucking bed. Which is completely fine. But now we just gotta put struts. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I thought I was done. Surprise, I wasn't. Okay, we want to go into object mode and we want to select by vertices. Nope. Oh no, I got some shitty looking vertices here. That's not good. Oops. Okay, and then we'll turn off that. Oops. There we go. That's okay. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, it is what I want, but... Okay, so now... I'm thinking we either give one in the middle, but it's got to be a thick boy, which is fine. Or not, as I look at my geometry. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Because we got those that would support that. And then why don't we just do something right in the middle here? But make it a thick boy. There we go, and then extrude it. Actually. Well. By a little. And then with those faces selected, we'll shrink the bad boy. We'll bring it up. Oops. Bring it out. And then extrude again from that point. There. That's fine. And then we'll do... a loop. Then we will select those faces again. Boop. Nope, boop, boop, thank you. And then just extrude it down, boop, and boop, which is fine. And then for the last bit, we will extrude, because we got to support it on all ends. So I'm thinking. We just go 1, and along that ring, so along the middle ring, we'll do 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Same thing, we'll just extrude. Boop. Bam. Done. Cool. And then all we gotta do is just make sure they're all nice and level, and there you go. That's about it. So we'll go back to vertices, we'll go to selection box, we'll go one of these, scale, flatten them down nice and good. And then we are going to put there we go. So we should switch to wireframe so I get all of them properly. Oops. Hey, I like this song. My friends and I used to call this like the Kevin R, the Arbuckle. Pretty good. I know that's not the name of the song, but we'd always relate it to this meme where back when Garfield used to be a cartoon that used to air in the 90s. I think it was the 90s. Basically, it would be him dancing to his first date, and like Garfield and Pluto would just be like, "What is John doing?" And just dancing. Yeah. All right, cool. And I think it looks a little weird, but I think that would be fine. They look okay. You know what? Maybe I should have made these supports over here just a tad bigger. Yeah, we can do that. So what we can do, just go to wireframe, go on our top shelf. Oops, we can't see it. Select the faces, take it off the wireframe. Yeah, just make them a little thicker. these guys. These little nubbins. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's it. So what we'll do... Oh, come on. There we go. So I think we'll call it that. See if we can maybe make it less dense on the kunai, maybe. We'll select some edge loops. Extra loops down there, which I don't need to. Hello, Backbones. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you before. How have you been? That's fine. That doesn't need to diminish. So far, so good. I'm actually just finishing up a commission, and I'm just making sure that some of the faces are actually doing fine. Just double checking before I send it off to the commissioner. Fucking lost where my goddamn thing was. The first message was just as... Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that was the actual song. Spacing. I thought you were on Maya, but you're on Blender. Yeah, I actually have a background actually in Maya, but unfortunately I can't keep up to some of the, how should I put this? I can't keep up to the actual subscription of it, so unfortunately. I've had to revert to something else. Nah, Blender's getting good these days. Well, I agree. Especially how something's going to actually be, you know, replicated through Blender almost with the exact same setting of it. That's what I want. Low strength. So, no problem. Oh, that's nice. It's nice of you to say. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for catching a late night stream. I hope your day went okay. Didn't realize that the time zones would be so wildly different from here to there. Well, I understand time zones, but I didn't realize it was that much. Day is always scary, it's only night is mine. Well, that's good. Okay, I think that should be fine. Okay, so let's see if anything got messed up in the process. Sure did. We sure did. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, Backbone is that I'm actually just finishing up a commission of a kunai, basically a small knife. And the thing is that the commissioner specifically asked to have it printer friendly right from the get-go. And we've had some discussions, and they didn't want the program that they're using to try to figure out the struts to support it. They wanted me to also model in the supports so that when they print it, the 3D printer doesn't have to think too hard about it and just do it. Just print it out, no problem. Kind of, boom, you're done. Yeah. And according to a few of my other friends who do printing frequently, is that if you have the struts built in, or we call it struts, but it's just basic little supports, and if you have those supports actually built into it, done. Like the print goes a heck of a lot faster because whatever service or whatever program that you're using doesn't have to figure out, oh, I gotta figure out, where to put supports for everything. So, yeah. So if I go to a bit of a zoom around, is that so the top of the part is literally just as you see it, and then underneath these are all the little supports around the actual blade to actually make sure that nothing kind of falls apart. Yeah, so we are actually the stream schedule is actually, we're a group of 5 people who use this stream. We actually stream every single day with the exception of Tuesdays, and everyone has a different day, and we all stream different things. So, for example, today is, well, it's in the morning of Friday, but on Friday is me. I usually stream in the morning on PST for the time zone. I thought it was like something like fences found on the boundaries. Yeah, it's pretty much. And so my day is Friday, so I stream whatever I like. I've been doing this, so after I was finished this, go from there. I thought it was something like fences found on the boundaries. Yeah. Something like that. Are those big enough? Yeah, they should be fine. Yeah. But yeah, the stream schedule up on there is honestly our stream schedule. We all stream at different times, but we usually stream at 8:30 p.m. PST. So that might be day streams for you on the following day. So yeah, that's what we do. And so we each play different games. I can even tell you what everyone else is playing right now, if you like. But I'm pretty much done this file, so all I gotta do is save it. And then figure out how to make sure that my I'm just gotta prepare my 3D model now that it's done. No, it's okay. I'm actually gonna just about switch over to a game. I just need to finish up the actual file. But if you like to, you can come back anytime. You're more than welcome to. We actually have a team stream tomorrow, so everyone actually comes in and we all play a game together. So that's what we tried to do on one of the days of our stream. So that would be Saturday. So later on tomorrow for you. So yeah, you're more than welcome to come back, bud. I hope to see you soon, if you are leaving. but you're more than welcome to stay, because I'm going to be just finishing up and rendering this, and then hopping over to a game. Oh. Hello, Munch29. Munch, how are you? Doing well, I hope? And thank you for the follow. I'm actually just finishing up a file for printing, actually, so I'm going to be just rendering this out for a 3D print. Is it this one? Yes. I have to. Oh, that's what I gotta do. So I save it. And I make sure. And my preferences. That's the one I need. 30. Oh, that's already checked. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so for this, okay, and then let's check all, and then examine the result. We can simply focus on non-manifold edge, and it's ready to export as. Okay, and then just export it as a STL make manifold. Oops. Nice. So it's all good to go. Perfect. So since that's ready, so we can save it, and we're going to export it as an STL. Forward, up, yeah, Z up. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Export STL. That's it. Sounds good. Okay, great. That's pretty much it. It's I've saved it as a STL file. All I gotta do is send it off to the commissioner. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll just message my person. Perfect. Alright, so they've been contacted. So they'll get back to me when they can. And I am going to switch over. And I'm gonna see. Let's see, let's switch it to this one. There we go. Just make it an intermission for now so while I close up shop and everything. Let's see here. Let's see. Now I'm kind of tempted to play a little bit of Genshin Impact a little bit because I haven't played in a couple days, so I was like, ooh, maybe I should continue playing. Maybe I should just play something smaller or something like that. Maybe I could try something. What do you think, chat? What do you think would you guys like to see? Would you actually be interested in Genshin Impact, or would you like me to try like a smaller indie game that you may or may not have seen? Just booting up Steam right now. Come on. You can do it. Alright, you don't want to work, that's fine. Three. Good. Let's see. What do I want to try? Oop, I don't think I can play that on here. Yeah, I forgot about that game. I've already played that one. Let's try. So what I should do. You know what? I think what I'll try. You know what? I'll actually try an old game that I used to play a lot, actually. We'll try Hand of Fate. And what Hand of Fate is it's like a card-based game, and you can make up. You know what? Why don't I just pause the stream for a quick sec? I will be back. I just gotta change all the permissions on the stream here, so I'm gonna have to pause. Or can I do it midstream? Maybe I can do it midstream. Hold on. Yeah, fuck it. What I'll do is I'll quickly end the stream and then bring it back, and then we'll continue playing. So I'll do that for you guys. End the stream and then bring it back. As I pause the fucking stuff on that. Okay, so I'm just gonna end the stream quickly. I'm gonna come back, and it's gonna be with the new game.